sometimes there's a little too much slide in my slide.
What happens then?
I almost fall and injure myself, which they would love. Hey everybody, it's Jay-Z Crazy. Okay, yesterday we talked about smelly air freshener. And all night I'm thinking, what can we do that's just equally as exciting for tomorrow? I've been having some dry eye issues. If any of you at home have dry eye, you know how painful it can be. And it's not like a stabbing pain like somebody's poking you in the eye with a sharp stick.
I've got that though.
It's like a burning, stinging redness, and it's annoying. So I went to an eye doctor today. He said I'm doing better compared to last time when I thought I was going blind. But it's involved lots of drops. He put something in my eyes called eye plugs. Had no clue what the hell that was until he did it. And I'm still not sure what they look like because all he did was said look up and look to the right.
That's right.
But I don't know what it was he put in my eye. I didn't look at it. What is it? What's it made out of? Do you know?
I don't know what it's made out of. I just know that they tell you to look.
Does it look like a little piece of rubber maybe?
I don't know what it looks like because I didn't see it.
Or is it like a contact lens? Is it clear?
No, it's not a contact lens.
I would have to look this up because I don't know what eye plugs are. But he says, put these in, and in 3 months, we'll see how you're doing. You should be doing a lot better. I already had some temporary ones put in for a couple weeks, and that helped. Because today during the appointment, he says, wow, last time you came in, your eyes were horrible. Today, they weren't horrible. He says, I see some dramatic improvement. And I said, well, maybe the drops I'm taking. He said, I think it's more the plugs I put in your eyes. Now, I've never liked anything in my eyes. I'm the type of person who could never have contacts. Never. I would opt for like the LASIK surgery maybe before I put contacts in my eyes. Even when I put eye drops in my eyes, I hate it. Sometimes Lisa helps. And I'm like, I get squeamish. I'm like, I don't like things put in my eyes. And she says, you have to open your eyes. Open your eyes all the way. And I'm like,
And then I'm like, hold it open.
because
Hold
I
it open.
know something's coming that goes in my eye. I don't want anything in my eye besides my eye. You get that, right?
Of course.
So anyway,
At least you don't have stabbing pains in your eyes.
no, I don't. Thank
That's good.
God. If I had dry eyes with itchiness, stinging, and whatever else I was feeling on top of what you just said, stabby pains,
Yeah.
I'd jump off a bridge. But then I'd swim to shore because I don't want to die. But temporarily, it might make me feel better. So I have these drops. Lisa got me some, and I also bought my own. These are called Sustain. So put these in. And the one with the pink top. Oh, I talked about this recently, didn't I? Well, I'm talking about it again because I brought something new out here, which I didn't talk about before. But anyway,
What's that new thing?
I also have the prescribed one with the pink top.
Yeah.
I watched the video. For some reason, it doesn't look that pink unless I like move it, and you can see. If I put it right up to the camera, it only looked like it's white.
Yeah.
I don't know why. These cameras are messed up.
It looks kind of orange, the color. For
But
some
trust
reason.
me, it's pink. I don't know exactly what state I need to hold this in for you to see that this is a pink top. But with these cameras, according to what I saw, I need to hold them in a certain position, in a certain direction, a certain distance for you to see that this is pink. And I don't know exactly where that is. Anyway, Lisa told me another thing to add to my eye arsenal to help my dry eyes. By the way, if you have dry eyes and experience with dry eyes at home, it's not fun. Let me know in the comment section. Usually your eyes will feel gritty. They'll feel like something's in them. along with the stinging and the burning that
Yeah,
can
like
happen.
it feels like there's an eyelash permanently stuck in
So
your
if
eye.
you felt any of that in your eyes, go get your eyes checked. I think I felt that for a long time and just ignored it.
Right.
It became normal. It was like every day. And after a while, you experience the same thing so much every day. It's like, okay, maybe this is the new normal. But it wasn't normal. My eyes were fucked. Lisa told me she started taking these for her eyes. It's called Ocuvite. Now, you don't stick these in your eye. Well, you could stick these
But
in
that
your
would
eyes.
cause problems.
That might be funny, actually. But you're supposed to take these orally. It's a little pill.
It's just eye vitamins.
It's an eye vitamin. I don't think I took one yet today.
Take one.
I'll take one now. So these might be helping my eyes too. Because on the chart he showed me today, before I could only read like to the second line, and there's 5 lines.
Yeah.
And my right eye, I was able to read the 5th line.
Yeah.
Like these Ocuvite might be the miracle. In addition to these so-called eye plugs. I need to look that up. Still don't know what an eye plug is. I just know he tells me to look up in a certain direction and he sticks these things in the bottom of my eyes.
Yeah, that's right.
I really wish I knew what they look like.
I did-
But maybe I don't want to know.
You don't wanna
because
know.
if I do know, I might get freaked out that those things are in my head.
Yeah. And that's the same thing the doctor gave me, except it was a pain medication that dissolves over 3 days. But they're in a form
There's
like
a
these.
shortage of Gatorade around, that's all I'm saying. But that's okay. I can go out and get more. So I'll take one of these Ocuvites. I don't know what's in them, but apparently a lot of things that are good for your eyes.
Yes. Lutein, zinc oxide, A, and
Omega-3 fatty acids.
Yeah.
They're good for everything.
yep.
And remember, take care of your eyes. You've only got 2. If I ever went blind, I'd be so frigging depressed.
Because
I know deaf people, and I'm like, wow, that sucks because I love listening to music. I love hearing things. Now, I don't know what would be worse. Leave it in the comment section if you had to pick being blind or deaf. If somebody put a gun to your head, you
Deaf.
had to pick one of them.
deaf,
Which would you choose?
deaf,
You would choose deaf?
because I want to see everything.
Right, but what happens if you can't hear anything? That can't be fun.
You describe it to me.
What if I'm not here? What if I'm out to the eye doctor getting more eye plugs?
Then I
What
would-
are you gonna do? You can't even talk on the telephone if you're deaf.
No. That's when you, I have to, do FaceTime or something with you.
That's gonna suck. How are you gonna listen to music? You love music too.
Nothing.
Nothing. Silence. Being deaf has to be like hell on earth.
I would look at the closed caption on everything.
I don't know how my deaf friends handle it. I mean, if you have no choice in life and you have to get through every day
And you just-
with some kind of disability, then I understand, okay, you have no choice. But that's gotta be one of the worst things.
Yep.
And then I think about Stevie Wonder. Okay, he's blind. That's gonna really suck.
Well, he was born that way.
Yeah, but what, you go to the bathroom, right? I'm not trying to get gross or anything, but
How does he find the toilet?
no, you can probably find the toilet fine. But how do you know when you're like done wiping? How do you know when there's nothing left on the tissue? How do you
He
just these basic things?
He just keeps going until he realizes there's nothing there.
Just these basic things that we take for granted. But blind people and deaf people just really have a hard time of it.
Well,
I don't want to ever have to be blind or deaf.
I don't take any of those things
I
for
love
granted.
seeing things and I love listening to music and hearing things. That's gonna be a fucking hell.
Well, being partially deaf myself, it's hard.
Now, you're partially deaf.
Yep.
Only partially in one ear because, from what I know, not that I remember a lot of things in life, but Lisa had a fever when she was a child, and it was such a bad fever, it somehow
It just-
caused hearing loss.
Yeah, and I've got about 90% hearing loss in this ear and 10% in the other ear.
10% hearing loss in the
No,
other ear.
10% hearing loss, 90% in
Yeah,
my-
but 10% hearing loss means 90%. Most of it you can hear in one ear.
Yes, but if you listen to me, one ear, I have 90% hearing
No,
loss.
why don't you just get some kind of hearing aid for that ear that you have less hearing in?
Because they won't fit in my ear canal because they're so small.
Yeah, everything on her is small. Well, almost everything is small.
Hey, don't talk about that.
Her most important womanly parts
Our normal,
are
normal
probably
size.
a lot bigger than normal.
Normal size.
But like things like her fingers,
My hands,
she have baby fingers,
baby feet,
small feet.
short.
How is everything small on you except for the parts that count? How is that possible? See, she doesn't even have an
I'm
answer.
not even answering that question.
There is no answer. You don't know. It's one of the mysteries of the universe.
Little arms, little legs.
How tall are you?
5'2".
So how is it possible that you're 5'2" and everything is like small except for your? I don't, you know.
Don't say it, please. don't talk. Don't discuss it.
Okay, so today was the eye show.
Yes.
I think we've done enough eye shows for like
A
the rest
while.
of my life.
Yeah.
If anything dramatic happens to my eyes, good or bad, I'll let you know. But as of today, they're doing better. When
Which
I
is
put
good.
up the show that said I'm going blind, trust me, that wasn't any kind of clickbait. I literally felt like I was going blind. At that point, my eyes were all cloudy and hazy. It was like every day I was in a smoke-filled room. It's like everything looked off. Everything was blurry. My eyes were burning and stinging. My eyes have never felt like that in my entire life. I literally felt like I was going blind. But as of today's visit to the eye doctor,
You're not.
I don't think I am, which is good. But like I said, if anything changes, you'll be the second to know. This has been Jay-Z Crazy.